me, I wanted to try and get support for the team, get as many companies, as many people as possible bought into what we're doing and why we're doing it. One of my personal clients that I do a lot of work with in my sort of normal day job career with my leadership stuff is a company called Apogee Corporation. The senior sales director there is a guy called Carl Day, who I've spent quite a lot of time working with. The business Apogee has a really good ethos about people, looking after its people, looking after its customers, and mental health is right up on their agenda.
Since we've worked with Baz, which is probably over a decade now, we've supported a number of events, primarily around mental health, well-being, and the importance of really sort of opening up and talking about your problems.
Tim Brett was the next to come in from a company called Surrey Steels. The mental health journey that he's been on personally was one that, when he understood and saw this project, meant a huge amount to him.
We've worked on many projects together and raised a lot of money, and it was only natural for when Baz Gray asked for our help and support with the Veteran Speed March, we were there to help.
Something that's been absolutely pivotal in my recovery from mental health issues and addiction is the relationship that I have formed with a very small band of brothers, and it's that feeling of brotherhood, that feeling of friendship, loyalty, comfort that has really aided my recovery over the last few years.
Great friend called Harry Turnbull from Cleebarrow, loves veterans, loves military life, loves supporting. He came in and contributed.
Yeah, any involvement to raise awareness and enable the Royal Marines charity to offer that support is critical.
So another one of the sponsors then that came on board was Russ O'Dwyer from Timeless BS, and again he's become a great friend and he's someone I've been doing quite a bit of work with behind the scenes. Really inspired by the event, wanted to get involved. So the backpacks that we were going to be running with needed to sustain a year's worth of training, actually hold 40 pounds of weight, and that's going to be a lot of strain on the backpack. So it had to be really good quality, decent packs that we all used. The company Osprey looked absolutely perfect for us, and they had this one particular pack that I thought, yeah, that's the one we need. And I can't thank them enough for their support. The boots, although we're not wearing a physically looking military uniform, we were still wearing trousers, t-shirt, but I did insist that we had to run in military boots. You know, a great English company based up in the north of England called Altberg. I reached out to them, told them our story, told them what we were doing, and again they backed us from the start. And once again the team at Altberg were fantastic. A guy called Barry Shepherd from Shepherd Piling, an absolutely incredible guy who also has an equine horse riding training business.
When he asked me to take part in fundraising for the Veteran Speed March, it was an instant yes for me to help promote the Royal Marines charity and all the wonderful work they do.
Becca Day, she's developed a series of like creams and gels which are brilliant for muscle fatigue in all sorts of environments. Some of them are just incredible injury prevention creams. Some of them are amazing for stopping rubbing and chafing. All the team found all her products extremely useful, both before training, during and post-training. So how do you go about organising a dinner in the White Tower? It's very expensive, should I say, just to get permission for, right, how can I raise money to pay for this? A corporate businessman, once upon a time a Royal Marine, also a Royal Marine officer, called Damien Gilbert. So Farley Turner and Gilbert, his business, they covered that deposit. So I'm in the door. The sort of final area where I want to touch on for supporting the event is the Royal Marine charity themselves. And there was never any doubt in the team's mind that they wanted to get behind this event fully as a charity and support us with whatever we wanted. Now I make a point in my events quite often, what I don't like to do is have the charity spend loads of money to make an event happen. It sort of defeats the point for me, because quite often they'll spend a lot of funds making the event and then we make a little bit of money on top of that. I'm always quite adamant that we pay our own way, that everything that I do is money that goes to the charity, or I find a sponsor from outside of the charity to pay for that.